Good morning, everybody. It's Rena. It is March 7th, morning time. Um, I had a couple of visions. They kind of ran together. I would wake up and then I would go right back into it, and it was like a conversation I was having with Summer, and she was showing me words, and the words were on a like sky background, like a night sky. I could see the stars, and it was like words were suspended in the air, and they were like metal letters. They were beautifully ornate metal letters, like in a beautiful font, and they were like a pinkish color, like a pinkish silver color. And at one point, they were kind of coming in quick. And at one point, I got up and I grabbed my pad and pen and I started writing them down so I wouldn't forget them, because some one word I could not read, like, really, because it went by too quick and the letters were kind of squishy together. I got the A, the first letter, and it kind of coincides with another name that isn't involved in the case. And every time I look at a video lately, it seems it has this person's name in it. So I really do feel that they've found her and they are investigating. They haven't disclosed it yet. I feel that well, anyway, I'll tell you what I saw. Okay, the first thing I think I saw was a screen where she was showing me with the the pink, beautiful pink glitter letters, and I knew she picked that color and that the glitter because it was what she liked. It was the kind of color she liked and what she wanted to say to me. And the first word she said, now I tried to get it as best I could. It's I wrote down April Star, and it was it was like a couple syllables. It started with an A. It was real ornate, and it had a letter that went down under the line. And the second, not the second syllable, but the second part of the word started with an S. And then it kind of trailed off. And I wrote it down. It was kind of squished together, like I said. And that was the closest I could get to what she said. Then I saw 5 ones, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right next to each other. And they were very clear. And some of these I had woken up. She told me other things too, like she was directly communicating with me. She was trying to tell me something. She also said in my head, the 27th. And I said, the 27th? And she said, yep. Like in a real cheerful kind of, yep. And I said, okay. And I also saw the word moon. And it was beautifully in a beautiful font, and it was very clear. I could see the word moon. And I think that was all I got out of that. And I wrote the things down so I wouldn't forget. So when when I saw April Star, I thought, okay, it means something, or I mispronounced it, or I didn't get all, but it started with the letter A. And and it was something to do with the case. And I know they found her. So there was a letter that dipped below the line. And it also started with an S, the third syllable. The closest word or person I can think that comes to that is Allison. And I was happy with that interpretation. I was okay with it, that it was Allison. Because Allie can be either an I or a Y. and Star is like son, Allison. And I was happy with Allison. And coincidentally, every post I've read since then has had something to do with, all of a sudden Allison is showing up in a lot of the YouTube the Summer Wells posts out the word Allison. Like, I think they're investigating Allison right now because she knows a lot. She knows a lot of what happened. In my visions from Summer, she knows about the gun. She knows about what happened with Hunter. That he helped with the cover up, and the gun may even be in the house, in her house. I believe they're investigating her right now. I think that's why she told me. I think that was, instead of April Star, it was Allison, which was too close. The letters were too close together, and they went by too fast for me to get an accurate read on them. So I wrote it down. So anyway, the 27th, I believe, was the day they started the investigation, the going back to Hawkins County. And I believe that was the day. And I said the 27th, and she said, "Yep," kind of cheerful. And the 5 1s were days that they were there. I believe they stopped their investigation. So the 28th, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th was the days they were there. They never announced any press conferences or anything like that, but I believe she was showing me the days they were there, and that because it looked like almost fence posts, but they were the same silvery pink color, and she said moon. Now I don't really know what moon means. Um, I don't know if it's the tarot number. I believe it's 16 or 17. But it might have been because one of her names is Moon, and it was very clearly written and very beautifully written, Moon. And it was against this beautiful twilight night sky with stars in the background, all these words, these beautifully pink letter words. And I do believe April Star was Allison, because the A, the dipping letter for April, Allison, um, which could have been a Y or an I, and the star was sun, and I'm comfortable with that. So the 5 1 digits, I believe, are days that it took to find her. I believe they have found her, and they're just investigating before they're going to announce it. Because when I saw my last vision, the name out of the blue when I was reading my mail in the morning, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just reading junk mail, and the name Garavalia was said in my head out of the blue, and it was just. And then I thought, the only Garavalia I know this I said in my other vision, but a lot of time people don't see all my videos, and the only Garavalia I know is Dr. Jan Garavali, and it's not a very common name. She is a coroner in Florida, a medical examiner. So that meant mortician or medical examiner, coroner. I believe they have her remains. There's a dog in there. Her dog is in with her. The pistol, most likely, but maybe the pistol is with Allie. Because who would suspect her of having anything to do with it? Hunter is very involved. Um, and so that's all I wanted to say. It's just a matter of time before maybe they're waiting. They don't want Candace to know what they know that I know they have Summer. I've had too many visions that she's been found. And so they have to do what they have to do. And please don't go around spreading the rumor that, I she's been found, because it hasn't been authenticated yet. I don't want Candace to get a hold of any information that the police don't want her to have. This is my opinion. Um, I'm sure I'll get more messages, but I do have the feeling that this is it. I've had too many visions about this and too many messages from Summer, and that's all I have to say for now. And so, okay, well, I will talk to you soon. I'm waiting to hear news, but I feel that this is it. This was what was already shown to me. So you take care and stay safe and stay well. I'll talk to you very soon. Okay, bye bye. Have a good day. Bye.